everybody. I am here catching up with the beautiful, wonderful, talented, and always busy Christina Matson, who is in charge of the children's programs here at Killington for Snowsports. How you doing today?
Doing great, thank you.
You look gorgeous as always, I must say. For all the things she does, I must say you definitely keep it fresh and always looking fabulous and healthy. So we appreciate that as viewers and as hosts. Now, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the children's programs that you have going on this season at Killington. I know that it's been a really big project for Killington in the last few years to get more children's programs going and more kids involved. Tell me more about that.
Well, we definitely have taken this year as a snow sports school and at Killington taken a different approach. We're really focusing on kids programs and developing some seasonal programs that we're really excited about. And we're also pulling in some really cool events for kids to kind of feed some of our other things that are happening at Killington. So.
Very cool. Now, I know one of them is Mini Shred Madness, which alone sounds really cool. Tell me more about the details of that.
Super stoked on this event. We had our first Mini Shred a couple weeks ago. We have one this Saturday, February 1st, in the Easy Street Park at Ram's Head. And it's an event for 13 and under kids who ski and ride kids who've been in the park and kids who, first timers through. Big focus on safety and just kind of getting to know park etiquette and that type of stuff. And it's a really fun event.
Now, I don't know much about park etiquette, and our viewers might not either. Give us a few of the rules as to how to be proper in the park and not offend anybody.
Just basic safety stuff, calling your drop, knowing where to stop, kind of easy style it, checking the features before you hit anything. Just real basic stuff. And we have some of the team riders in there and kind of talking to the kids and some coaches from our snow sports school. So
that's
really
wonderful.
Exciting. Yeah. Nice. Good stuff.
Now, did you grow up snowboarding at a young age? Did you start at a young age? Or tell me more about your story.
I did not. I grew up surfing, and I actually did not start
surfing, not in Vermont.
No, not in Vermont. I grew up in Hawaii and Virginia. Okay. And I didn't start snowboarding until I was in high school. So it's really cool for me to see some of these kids start at a really young age, and some of them are now working at Killington and teaching at Killington. So it's cool.
You see a lot of growth and development. I'm sure that feels really good.
Yeah, definitely. Nice. For sure.
Now tell me about the other seasonal program that's begun, but it has had a lot of success here in Killington. What's that called?
Last year we started our Unleashed program, which is a program for 7 through 17-year-olds who ski and ride, all levels, all abilities, and basically it's a non-competitive format for kids. It's a seasonal program. We do 20 and 40 sessions. We run every weekend in a couple of holiday periods, and kids can come whenever their families are here and when they're available, but we group by age and ability, more of like a session type format, just having fun, kind of develop that camaraderie with their friends and ski and ride together.
That is so, so cool. Yeah. Wow. What would you say your favorite part is about being a part of all of this?
Getting kids on snow. I love to see kids stoked and skiing and riding, and that's what it's all about.
Well, I really appreciate your time. I think this is wonderful, and you do so much for Killington, and we definitely appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, hey, I'm taking a little break from the slopes here right now. I stopped in the K1 Lodge. I just caught up with Jeff Alexander, Events and Sponsorship Manager here at Killington Resort. Hey, you don't mind if I call you the Events and Sponsorship Guru, do you?
I'm cool with that, definitely.
Excellent. We love speaking with Jeff because this guy probably knows more about what's coming up at Killington than anybody, even more than Mike Salamano, I bet. I would be willing to bet.
Well, I like my job. I'm not going to say that.
Okay, at least you know as much as Mike anyhow. But we want to find out. We've got we're in the middle of winter right now. We've got a lot of things coming up for the rest of the winter, obviously. February will be here before we know it, but we got a huge spring plan too. So why don't you tell the folks a little bit about what's coming up?
Well, we've got the K-Town Showdown Series. It's a 3-event series, and January 22nd is our second, and February 25th is our third. So you can go to Killington.com to register for that. Rosie and the park guys are going to be dialing in some pretty sick features for those events. So come on out, showcase your skills, and win some awesome prizes at Killington. And then we roll right into President's Week, and on Saturday we've actually got a great event at Pico. It's a scavenger hunt. It's a President's Week scavenger hunt, so it's for families and anybody of all abilities and all ages. We're going to hide presidents' heads on the side of green trails.
Are they?
Well,
you don't know.
That's a long story, folks. So sign up at the registration at the Pico tent in the morning, find a head, bring it back, and win a prize. We roll right into President's Day, which is the 17th. We have another scavenger hunt going on here at Killington, and Cow Power scavenger hunt. We actually power the gondola by cow power, by the methane from manure. So what we're going to do is hide cows all around the resort, little ones, not big ones, and stop by Snow Shed, get yourself a squishy cow to register, free squishy cow, and then find a cow on the slopes, bring it back, and win yourself a prize. That Tuesday, we've got the Winter Animal Tracking Program brought to you by the Nature Museum of Grafton, 7 o'clock at Grand Hotel. And that Wednesday, the 19th, is the Vermont Institute of Natural Science at the Grand Hotel at 7 p.m. with their raptor encounter. Now, I know you know about that. That's pretty cool.
I have seen that before. It is a fantastic program. They bring raptors, which are birds of prey, from Vins, which is located down the road here in Quechee, Vermont.
Right.
I've seen the program. It is unbelievable. If you're watching, hey, I know you're watching here in Killington, but if you're down in Rutland or you're down in Polton or you're over, in West Rutland somewhere, get on up here. Bring the kids. It is an awesome show.
Oh, it's fabulous. Free family programs at the Grand Hotel, so, and then we roll right into spring. I mean, March is jam-packed from the Helly Hansen Big Mountain Battle in the beginning of March all the way to the Burton Stash Gathering, which is going to be a bank slalom through the stash. Ooh. It's going to incorporate features of the stash, so it's going to be a really cool event. We're actually looking to get a bunch of old school legends like Ross Powers and a few of the other guys here for that event. And then Nor'Beaster, that's our spring promotion, and that just starts rocking in the middle of March. And we've got a great concert lined up for March 22nd. I'm going to tease it right now. Fabulous concert, but I can't say much more about that. I'll get with you guys on that. We still got to work out a couple details for that.
Okay.
And and then right after that, Bear Mountain Mogul Challenge. I mean, can't say much more about that. It's a cross. If you've read the 4241 magazine, the greatest quote in that magazine is that it's a cross between a Jimmy Buffett concert and an Olympic event. And I'm just going to leave it at that, folks. You need to be here for this event. It's awesome.
That's a good description, and it will be here before we know it.
Definitely. And of course, then we're going all the way to June if possible, and so we have our triathlon planned in May. So May 3rd is our Killington Triathlon ski, bike, and run. So, it's time to get in shape. New Year's resolution, start working out now.
Hey, no shortage of great events. Hey, just quickly, you mentioned the scavenger hunt, President's Weekend at Pico Mountain.
Yes, sir.
I want everyone to know that your Killington ticket and pass is good at Pico as well, so you got to get over there and check it out.
Love Pico. Pico's where it's at, folks.
Yeah, and if you are just up here thinking, hey, it's all about Killington, you owe it to yourself to get over to Pico.
No doubt.
That's a big time mountain as well.
Definitely.
Well, awesome, Jeff. As always, we appreciate all the info.
Good to see you, Slater.
And it's good to see you. All right, Jeff Alexander, everybody. Well, up next, Jeff has filled us in on all the things that are going to be happening here daytime at Killington, but there's a lot that happens when the sun goes down too. Up next, it's our entertainment guide. It's going to fill you in on all the acts, shows, bands, and all the good stuff that's happening up and down the Killington Road. Check it out.